Ladies and gentlemen,
this is Gamertag Radio.
Welcome to episode 1568. This is your host, Danny Peña, and also joining me, the one and only Parris. What's up, Parris?
Hey, good morning, man. How you doing?
Good. Actually, we're going to start moving out from the house this week. This is going to be actually the last time you guys are going to see this background, the recording. Last time, because we're moving out to, not to Dominican Republic, not yet. It's going to be local here in LA. Future, we're moving to DR. But yeah, we sold our house and we're out. It's the next chapter begins. So very, very excited about that, man. So besides that, I've been actually testing out the ZenBook Dual. Parris, I've been playing games like nothing in there, man. You know, the only game that was giving me issues, and this is pre-updates, was Halo. But I played a bunch of games there, and playing it like nothing, man. Returnal. I played some games that's also coming out very soon that have it there too. I tried out Call of Duty, a couple other games. I know at first you were like, yeah, this is not really a gaming machine, but it's been working great.
Yeah, I was gonna bring that up because I was at the house, you know, when it arrived for you, and we were checking it out and just looking at the specs of that GPU because it's a Intel Arc GPU in it.
Yeah,
and I was like, oh, I don't know about how great this is gonna be for gaming. So that's good to hear.
This is a beast.
Yeah,
this is a beast. I'm like, I mean, look, I have a MacBook Pro. I don't play games in there. That's more like editing and work stuff. But it's good, man. Especially with having the two screens. It's been good, and the battery life.
Yeah, that's good.
15, 16 hours, I believe.
Yeah.
If you use one screen, if you use two, I think it decreases up
Makes
to
sense.
14, 13 hours or something like that. But it's good. I'm going to have a whole episode about that. Like the other one that I reviewed, the Kojima one, the Kojima laptop with ROG, Asus, and Kojima Productions. Now, that one is a gaming laptop. You could play games there, any games there. It has a 5090, I believe, in that one. But this one, like you said, is not meant for that, but it works, man. I've been playing it, and Forza plays good too. Forza Horizon. You could play Cyberpunk. I think it will. The frames drop to like 30, something similar to like
what's the resolution on that screen?
3K up to 3K. You could put in there
3K. The hell is 3K?
That's what it says.
All right.
I don't know. It's not full 4K. It's like
because 1440p is considered 2K, and then obviously 2160p is 4K. So it's like, the hell is 3K?
Look it up.
Yeah, I have to look that up.
3K ZenBook Dual. And don't worry, guys. We're gonna talk. We got some stuff here we want to talk about. Yeah, it's a dual 3K OLED screen laptop. That's why
I'll look it up later. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, actually, 2880, 1800.
So it's 1800p. Okay.
1800p. Yeah. I had to look it up. But yeah, it's 3K. It's 3K.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, we have a couple of topics. And man, give me 1 second. Where is the there you go, I found it. I couldn't find the tap for this. But anyways, like I was saying, we have a couple of topics. And I called Parris this. I'm like, man, I don't want to do this whole, the news. I don't want to do that. Like it sounds very repetitive for me personally. You know, I think I like when it's just like rare conversations, just vibing, you know, for us, and it works out great. But I do want to say this, man. There was a lot of rumors going around about this. Xbox is planning to remove games on Steam. I'm like, they're not gonna do that. Who the hell is coming up with this, man? And again, shout out to Jez. It looked like Jez said something on the podcast, and I think somebody picked it up as like he was confirming that Xbox is gonna do that in the future, remove games on Steam. And I'm like, that is a business disaster. Xbox is not gonna do that. You know, and Jez confirmed, like, hey, I didn't say that. I don't know where this is coming from. So let's talk about that, Parris. Let's go with the what if scenario, because I know it's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen, but what if Xbox plans to do that, to remove games on Steam? I think it will be a huge, huge, huge mistake. One, Xbox PC is not at the level of Steam. There's a lot of people that have been buying Xbox games on Steam more than the Xbox PC. And I think it will be a disaster, especially at games like Call of Duty, games like Forza, Elder Scrolls, if Bethesda, plan that to release in the future, Fallout, that will be huge on PC. Minecraft, like, why would they do that? It doesn't make any sense. You get what I'm saying?
No, it doesn't make any sense at all. And just to your point, what Jez was answering a super chat and kind of just gave some speculative stuff. But even when he was responding to it, it was like, it ain't going to happen. It's not going to happen. And it's not going to happen for a few different reasons. First of all, they're not leaving PC. They're just not. That's just too big of a revenue side for them. That'd be crazy for them to completely cut off PC right now when they have so few consoles out in people's hands. So they're not doing that, number one. Number two, getting off of Steam, we have so many. Look, EA tried it. Ubisoft tried it. I mean, Microsoft wasn't on there. Xbox wasn't on there initially, and then they freaking caved and went to Steam. Steam is too big of a digital store presence to walk away from. You're not going to do it. And the other thing is, the Xbox app is not up to spec yet to even halfway think about doing something like that. It is not a desired location for you to get your games. It's just simply not. They know it. We know it. They got a lot of work they still have to do on it. And even in the scenario that, let's say, the Xbox app is dope, it is great, it's fantastic, all that, you're not going to get people to walk away from Steam. That ship has sailed. I mean, it would take, and I'm not even kidding when I say this, it would probably take well over a decade of the Xbox app being on par with Steam to slowly but surely provide incentives to get people to walk away. And look, I have the Epic Store. It's not terrible, but it's not the best either. And they literally give away games for free. And you still can't get people to switch over to the Epic Store. So it's not going to happen. It's just, like I said, we know, obviously I saw it. And again, like we were talking offline, I mean, people ran with it as if it was fact. And I've seen Jez responding to multiple people online like, bro, that's not what I said. It's not going to happen. You know what I mean? Kind of thing. So that's just the unfortunate thing with the way the news cycle works these days. But Xbox is not leaving Steam. If you're going to leave Steam, then you're just leaving PC because it's not going to work, and they're not going to leave PC.
But you see how the difference between a journalist and just random rumors out there. Like, I mean, even a journalist too. There's a couple that like no research, they just post because it's like it's like the first to put the news out there without doing like the research. Man, like people can just kind of like chill. Like, business-wise, doesn't make sense. That doesn't make sense, man. I saw that. I'm like, there's no way they're going to do that, But yeah, it was going around for a couple of days, and I'm like, oh, whatever. It's cool. I mean, by the way, yeah, go ahead.
No, I was just going to say, we're in a society right now where it's a race to first. Most people see the initial headline. They don't see the retraction. This is where we are. So, and that goes across this, that goes beyond gaming. That goes in all kinds of stuff. You'll see that first headline, this happened. But then you don't see if they even bother to retract. Most people don't go back and see that retraction, unfortunately.
Yeah. You've been checking out this boycott, right? The PlayStation 5 boycott.
I think all this stuff is stupid. I don't even like talking about it personally.
Oh, okay. No, I'm just saying, the reason I'm saying is because it looks like Sony doesn't even.
Yeah, they don't care. Look, we've already, let me just say this, because people clip crap and all this. We've already talked about it. Not a fan of them getting rid of physical disc. Numbers wise, statistically, most people are on digital. We get it. But it's the fact of you taking an option away of ownership is the problem. The real issue is, and like I said before, it's going to have to be government regulation, unfortunately, because you cannot think these companies are going to do it on their own to provide some type of digital ownership protection. That's just the reality of it. And to your point, we just saw the financial calls with Sony. They don't care. And I get people, look, vote with your wallet individually, do your thing. I can't be a hypocrite. I've been pretty much all digital for over a decade. So, but I understand people being upset about it. Vote with your wallet, be vocal about it. I get it. But ultimately, they're going to do what they're going to do. You know, look, there's a reason Xbox ain't said nothing yet. I'll just put it that way, because they're going to do it too. They just are. Yeah. And it sucks, but they are. That's why I'm saying, unless there's regulation that comes in at the government level, they're just going to go all digital, and you're not going to be completely guaranteed on owning your digital games. You're just not, unfortunately.
Now let me ask you this. Again, this is like a what if scenario episode for this conversation. So I know Xbox hasn't said anything, because it will be even worse, terrible PR for Xbox too. But what if Xbox decided to have like on the side, an optional, a drive that you could put in there?
That doesn't solve the problem.
I know it's not going to solve the problem, but do you think they would ever even try to do that at all? Just to be like, hey, come to us.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's possible, but think about it, even with the physical. Look, we literally just saw with these outages, even having the disc in your hand don't mean nothing currently, because the full game's not on the disc. This is what I'm saying. We're in a place now. It's about the digital ownership. So look, technically, PlayStation has an optional disc drive. They probably continue to do the same thing in the PS6 era. Xbox, to your point, could do it as well. But if the full game isn't on the disc, if having that disc doesn't guarantee when you put it in, hit the power button, it plays, then what's the point of the disc?
Yeah. Because I know they had those conversations over there. I know that.
Of course.
They have to have, like, hey, should we, or does it make sense business-wise? Like, could it be a temporary thing just to get the news at the moment, being like the good guy? It's like similar to what PlayStation did back in 2013 of sharing the game. You remember that? I mean, that could happen maybe. I don't know. I don't
know. Like I said, I honestly am so tired of even talking about this, because all people, look, people are valid on both sides. I've seen arguments on both sides of it, but ultimately these companies are going to do what they're going to do. Yeah. And as much as and like I said, vote with your wallet. If you're completely against it and you don't want to participate in a all digital future, that's your choice. You get to do that. But it's pretty clear they're doing it, and they've been setting up to do this for a while. Honestly, it's on us for not really being more vocal sooner, and now they're doing it. People are being more vocal, but unfortunately, I think it's too late.
Yeah. And we haven't seen anything like that yet from Nintendo. Nintendo's been just quietly just releasing their games. And let me tell you, man, the past couple of months, Nintendo's been releasing some hits, bro. Yo, let me tell you, I've been playing Splatoon Raiders nonstop. I think I have like 20 plus hours on that game now. Yo, that game is so addicting. I said this months ago. I was like, yo, that game is going to be a hit when it comes out. And I was 100% right, yo. That game is a hit. Look at the review scores from like the users and like the major media outlets. It's been getting positive reviews. People have been loving it, man. I loved it. I finished it. Now I'm doing end game content, which is even harder than playing the regular campaign. That game is so much fun, bro.
Yeah, I mean, thanks to Nintendo, during Comic-Con, they invited me out to their event at Comic-Con, and that was my first time getting hands-on with it and playing through it. Had a freaking blast, man. It was a lot of fun. And to be fair, have never been this big Splatoon guy, but jumping into that and the way that you're doing it and all the chaos that comes hopping between those islands and stuff and the different enemies and everything, and having to be strategic, how you're putting down your, what do you call it, the paint or whatever, right?
Ink.
Thank you. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. Now, along those lines, I also got to play the Sports Resort game that's coming out later in October, I believe. Yo, it was addictive as hell. I was playing with another journalist from Kotaku who was going head to head. Yo, the bowling, I got addicted to the bowling in that, but we were doing like the archery thing, and you got to pull back and do all that kind of stuff. Got competitive as hell. It was a lot of fun. I think, and again, this takes it back to the old days with Wii Sports and all that, just kind of think of it that way, but bringing it now, obviously to Switch 2. Fun, a lot of fun. So I can definitely see this being a party game, family game. Get everybody together, and like I said, look, some friendships are gonna get lost over that game.
Yeah, right.
I'm just telling you right
now. Yeah. No, I highly look. I haven't played that yet because I know that was a preview, and that comes. Yeah. It says coming out later,
October. Pretty sure it's October.
Yeah. So Splatoon Raiders is out now. It's let me tell you, it's addicting. I played also with Ree. We've been doing we did local co-op and also online. The good thing, there were some levels that I'm like, yo, this is going to be too difficult for me to play this on my own. And I could request people to join in and we can help each other out. You know, they can help me, I can help them. So now later this week, I'm releasing an episode all about the game because I had a 30-minute conversation with Ree. We reviewed it. It's pretty dope, the conversation. So make sure to tune in for that. But for now, let me tell you, man, I highly, highly, highly recommend that game, man. It's by far my favorite Switch 2 game. By far. Like, there's nothing... maybe Donkey Kong is up there with it, but Splatoon took over, I think, in my opinion. All right, so now I was having a conversation with Parris about GTA 6. And we're in August. I know there's been conversations out there that we're going to start seeing marketing from Rockstar Games. I think the only thing we have seen is like the pre-order. You could pre-order the game now, but actually like promoting it hardcore, I haven't seen anything yet. And the conversation we're having with the conversation we were having together yesterday, I'm like, yo, it is crazy that Rockstar Game hasn't shown any gameplay, talked about features, none of that, and people still pre-order the game. Rockstar can stay quiet all the way to November and not show anything. No previews, no reviews, nothing. And still people were pre-ordered all the way to November. Your thoughts on that, Parris? Like, is that, I mean, they could do whatever they want.
Well, I talked about this on social media like a week or so ago, and people got all self-righteous and mad at me for pointing this out. But the truth of the matter is, we're in August, and you have not seen not 1 second of gameplay from Grand Theft Auto 6. And I get it. It's it's going to be the highest selling game in gaming. I get all that, but you're literally going off of reputation versus actually seeing something that gets you excited. We don't know the frames per second for this game. We don't know any of the features. You don't know nothing. You know nothing. You saw 2 trailers that were not gameplay, and that's it. And of course, it's going to ramp up. I'm sure they're going to show gameplay, all that. But the point that you're bringing up is they can get away with not showing you anything, and you're still going to buy it because it's Grand Theft Auto. And they've earned that reputation. Don't get me wrong. But, let's just be real here. It's them knowing they don't have to do something, so they're going to wait to the last possible moment to say or show anything. And obviously, it's been record pre-order and all that stuff that's coming into it. And I'm saying this, look, y'all call me a hater or whatever you want. Grand Theft Auto has just never been my thing. Will I buy it and play it? Yes. But I'm not in a rush to jump in and play it. Like, honestly, I probably don't get the $100 version. I just get the $80 version because I'm just going to play it to say, hey, I played it and check it out and see whatever. But it is not on my most anticipated game list. Let's just put it that way. And I understand the excitement for it. I'm not trying to take that away from anybody that it is, but it's just not for me. And it never has been. So I get it. I just want to see gameplay. But that's me. That's just me as someone who isn't 100% hyped for Grand Theft Auto 6. I would love to see visually what it's going to look like. What are you going to do? Gameplay modes, features. Like, I just want to see. I just want to know. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So, and like to your point, they're probably going to wait till the very last minute to reveal all that stuff.
And here's the question I have for the audience, that either watching or listening to this. Are you okay that Rockstar doesn't show anything? Let's say they were like, Rockstar were like, yo, we're not showing nothing. The game's coming out November. That's it. Are you okay with that? Even if you pre-order, don't you get a little bit nervous if not seeing anything? You know, like Rockstar used to go to like events like E3. I remember seeing them at was it Comic-Con in New York? I think they were promoting what was the name of that the detective game, the one that you're a cop and you have to like look their face to see if they're lying. You know what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm.
I forgot the name of that
I
one.
know,
But anyways,
I know what you're talking about.
that was the last time I remember seeing Rockstar at an event when that game was coming out. And it's been going great for them, like for the team. They don't need to be attending Summer Game Fest or E3 or anything like that. And they're doing everything on their own. And they've been saving a lot of money because they know people are still going to be buying the games no matter what. You know what I'm saying? So, but I know there's people out there that are not going to buy Grand Theft Auto and they're just going to go maybe with Zelda Ocarina of Time. Because there's an audience that don't like Grand Theft Auto. You know, like they're like, look, I don't mind not playing it, you know. So it's not every gamer is gonna buy Grand Theft Auto 6, you know. So but yeah, I was just wondering about that the other day. I'm like, yo, like is that smart for the consumer to just pre-order and because they just know it's gonna be good or whatever, they think it's gonna be good without seeing anything? I don't know if that's smart, man. It's good to wait at least as long as you can. Look, the game is going to be available. You could download it at midnight. You don't have to wait.
Yeah, you don't have to. We're in an age now where you don't have to pre-order anything. Again, this whole physical versus digital thing, because there isn't a physical version of Grand Theft Auto 6 coming out, so it's not like you needed to pre-order to ensure you got a physical copy of it. I said, I'm one of those people that I won't even say I'm on the fence because I know I'm going to play it, but I would really love to see is it still Vice City? I think it's Vice City, right? But I want to see, the city, the world, the visual. I want to see it. I don't want to just see a trailer that we know is not representative of the final product. But that's just me. And I think, I should be in the yellow chair right now, as someone who has been through some of these marketing things over the years. Yeah. I will always be a skeptic of that until I see the actual game itself. I've definitely learned my lesson, so to speak, when it comes to that stuff. So look, I'm sure it's going to be fine. I'm sure it's going to be amazing. It's just a thing of Rockstar knows they can get away with a very minimal marketing campaign and wait until the last minute to ramp it up. That's great for them, but it's not necessarily great for the consumer. And I get the vast majority are going off of the reputation of what Rockstar has earned over the decade plus, with 2 decades from GTA 3 all the way up till now. So I get it, but like I said, I just said that on social media and people just try to cook me for that. Like, they don't need marketing. They don't need to do this. I'm like, damn, all I'm saying is I want to see the game. What's wrong with that?
But tell me, how's that a good thing? Not showing anything.
Yeah, that's all I'm saying. I don't know how. That's all.
Yeah, it's. I mean, and here's the thing. I personally think, and this is me guessing, if Rockstar really doesn't want the story to get leaked, and they plan to have a review version of the game, I think, and the companies have done this many times throughout the years. I remember going back to Halo 2 that happened to. Where they will fly out the journalists to like an area, and they'll have like a 2-3 day event just playing the game, and the reviewer right there. But they will not take the game at home. They'll send a copy, maybe a safe copy or whatever to them, but that's about it. They're not gonna send out games like that to people because they don't want the game to get.
Yeah, I would imagine that happens with GTA 6. I don't see GTA 6 being distributed out into the wild to let people review it ahead of time because it will 1,000% leak if it does. It's just human nature. Yeah. Someone's I want to be the savior, the hero, and I'm gonna leak it. It'll happen. So they're gonna be again guessing. I know nothing, but they're probably gonna be extremely selective on what outlets get to review it, and you're gonna have to come to them to review it, and then you can post your articles and all that. Because I don't see them allowing this to get into public's hands at all. They don't want nothing to leak, and rightfully so. Honestly, again, they have a reputation to protect, and they're going to want it reviewed in a controlled environment. This just is what it is.
Agreed. For those who are watching, make sure to send us questions here in the chat, or you could give us a call, 762-737-GTR. That's 762-737-GTR. Give us a call, and we'll play the voicemail on maybe this episode if it comes in on time, or the future episode. Make sure to send us content over here, and we could maybe have a conversation about it, man. Anything else, Parris, from your side? Anything else?
I mean, well, with GTA 6?
No. Any other topics that, I know we were like yesterday talking, and we were like, we could talk about this, we could talk about that. I know there's games coming out.
Well, I thought we were just saying, hey, we talk about anticipated games the rest of the year.
Yeah. Let's go with that. I personally, I'm excited for Wolverine, but I'm not like up there like hype level like Spider-Man, the Spider-Man game. Oh, you are? Okay.
I am. Yeah, cool. For sure. Yeah.
Cool. Why is that?
Because it's Insomniac and it's Wolverine, which was a character I've obviously loved for a very long time, but with it being Insomniac doing it, and again, we talk about reputation, and you just think about what they've done. I mean, I've absolutely loved what they've done with Spider-Man. So, and it's funny. When I think about, I guess essentially there's 3 Spider-Man games come out now. You know which one is my actual favorite? It's Miles Morales.
I like that. Same
and it's shorter, I get. Bro, like I just told you, I had tears at the end of Brand New Day. I had tears at the end of Miles Morales. I just did. It really hit me in a very, very special way. And that's what I'm saying. It's like, let's see what they can do with Logan and just his story and his relationship with Jean and Sabretooth and Lady Deathstrike. Like, I want to see all that kind of stuff. And even from the gameplay that we've seen already, I mean, the melee combat is going to be off the chain. It's going to be violent as hell. I feel like they're going to live up to the reputation of what you would expect from Wolverine, from Logan. So, oh yeah, I can't wait to September to get my hands on it to play it.
Yeah, I know somebody asked, if are we going to see the X-Men? They're like, no, X-Men doesn't exist in this universe. I'm like,
yeah, not yet. Yeah, they don't exist yet.
Yeah, but I think they said that because licensing.
No,
I mean that's the main reason.
No, I think
it's not because of that.
No, I think they're telling the story pre-X. This is pre-X-Men. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, think about again. If you want to bring leaks into this, we know they're going to make an X-Men game. So X-Men is happening, so I don't think it's a licensing thing. I mean, hell, they got the goddamn license to Wolverine. He's an X-Man. So it's like, no, they're telling a story before Jean and Logan are X-Men. That's what it seems like.
Seems okay. All right, we'll see. Another game I personally very excited about to play. Of course, Control Resonant. I think that's going to be a hit. In my opinion, it's going to be really, really good. I know we got to play it at Summer Game Fest.
Really good.
Flawless. The game is so good. Rihanna also played it too. It's awesome. I'm trying to think of other games that's coming out that I think it's going to be pretty big.
The Blood of Dawnwalker. I'm telling y'all now, if you like The Witcher, buckle the frick up because I got to play it and it is going to be really good. And all I played was the 4 hours prologue. Got a little bit of the open world. They had to take the controller from me because I want to keep playing.
Yeah, it's the same devs, right? From CD Projekt.
There's some former CD Projekt Red devs that worked on Witcher 3, and
I mean, September is packed, bro. Like,
September's ridiculous, and I'm worried. Crazy. I'm worried for some games in September as a result. Unfortunately.
Animusha's in September. That one's going to be good too.
The day after, they moved it up. So now it's the day after the Blood of Dawnwalker, which is crazy.
2 different games, though.
No, but you're missing my point. There's so many. It's so packed with, again, we just said Wolverine. You just said Onimusha, Blood of Dawnwalker, Controller Resonant. That's just off the top of my head. I'm sure we pull up the list. There's way even more games are in September.
Yeah, I'm going to look at the game list releases.
I mean, Phantom Blade Zero moved out of September. That's now coming towards the end of October. And then, excuse me, don't forget, Gears of War E-Day is October, but it's the first week of October. So that's right after Control Red. It's like, bro, it's too much.
Yeah, because we probably going to get some of these games.
Silent Hill is the other one.
Yo, Silent Hill Timefall,
yeah, that
game, it up there with me for me. Woo, that game is good. Mm-hmm. I had a blast. I had a chance to play it for like 3 hours or so. Man, that game is good. Now, it's only a PlayStation 5 and it's only come out with PlayStation 5 and PC. I play the PS5 Pro version of that. Yo, that game looks, it looks good. All right, September.
Jesus Christ, I'm looking at the list now.
September. I'm looking right here. Warhammer 40,000 Dawn of War 4, Control Resonant, Silent Hill, Minecraft Dungeons too. You know what?
Mhm.
You got to see that game at Summer Game Fest?
I played it at Summer Game Fest, yeah.
Because you play the first one, right?
Loved it. Played with the kids. Yeah, we loved it.
I love the first one. I love the first one. So which one do you think out of all these games is in trouble?
Control Resonant. I do. And I've been saying that for a while because I'm just looking at when it comes out. I mean, think about it. It's coming out essentially a week after Wolverine and a week before Gears. That's a tough window, man. Yo,
that and Silent Hill Timefall comes out the same day.
Yes, this is what I'm saying, man.
And it's Annapurna. Annapurna.
Yes. And then don't forget if you're caught up in, say, because the Blood of Dawnwalker actually coming out the gate first is good for them because that'll be the first one. But then you got that. Then you got Onimusha. So it's like you might already be tied up in a bunch of games, and then Wolverine comes out. You're tied up in that. I think doesn't Star Wars Zero Company come out in September as well?
No, that one is it's August? I think the end of August.
Is that the end of August?
August 27th it comes out.
But it's just an insane condensed window of games. I hate saying this, trust me, something's going to suffer. And I hate to think of all the games that we're thinking about right now. I have to point the finger at Control. And I am a huge Control fan, a huge Remedy fan. I mean, the game's going to, look, that game would not shock me is on the stage in December with Keeley. That's how good Control Resonant's going to be. So this is not anything about the quality of the game. It's just people's time and money. You only got so much time and money. How well is it going to be marketed? How aware people are going to be that it's coming out September 24th, I believe, right? So it's just like, that's my thing with that game. You know, because it reminds me again of Alan Wake 2. Remember, Alan Wake 2 came out in a brutal release schedule. It was a game of the year contender. I think honestly would wind up being my favorite game of that year, but we know it didn't sell that great. And
that's sold, but it's not they could have sold more.
That's my point.
Sold more.
But that's my point. Yeah. And this one's even worse this time.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. I know Will Rob 6 out to him on Twitch says, don't forget Metal Gear Solid Collection 2 is August 26th. Yes, but it's not, how I say this, like, it's games that you already played, so it's not really a thing.
Yeah.
You know, like,
and then like even Dune Awakening is the console version comes out 2 days before Control. You know, Ace Combat's gonna be out. Fire Emblem.
But even August is looking pretty intense. Even August is not, it's not as crazy as September, but it's pretty up there. The Division Resurgence, isn't that a mobile game?
Yeah.
That came out?
Yeah, that one. It's fine. It's fine for what it is, fine. But it's not like, it's not going to be a huge seller on PC or console or anything. It's a mobile game.
Beast Reincarnation, August 4th.
Yeah.
That's the Game Freak game.
Mm-hmm.
Marvel Tolkien. Fighting Souls comes out August 6th.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm looking at now. The only game that doesn't give a crap about Rockstar or GTA 6 is Zelda Ocarina of Time. But that's like, I think that's still November. I know we talked about this briefly before.
Yeah, I think that's November. Yeah,
that's November. They tell us like, we don't care. We're releasing it.
Yeah. But see, going back to the previous conversation, I'm anticipating that more than I am GTA 6. And but that's just me. I know not everybody's going to think that way.
Yeah. October. Looking at October, you said
Gears, Phantom Blade Zero.
Star Wars Galactic Racer.
Mm-hmm.
I want to check out this new Castlevania game. That's October 15th that comes out. That one looks pretty good. There's a new Final Fantasy coming out. You said earlier Switch Sports. the Nintendo Switch
Yes,
Sports Resort.
Yeah, Sports Resort, yeah.
Modern Warfare 4,
Yep.
October 23rd. Phantom Blade 0, October 29th.
Birthday.
And for Paris, Hello Kitty.
Yep.
Party.
I can't wait, man.
I can't wait.
That'll be that day one.
Yeah.
But it's just like even that. And then obviously then we get to November, like you said, it's going to be GTA 6. It's just this ridiculous string of like games that you want to play. And one doesn't even have a release date yet. At Fate's End. I don't know, did you ever play Spiritfarer? Spiritfarer, a few years ago. Really good. AA type game. Really good. I played at Fate's End at GDC at the ID at Xbox thing. And that was standing room only. Like people were legitimately waiting in line to play that game at the event because that's how cool that was. So that one is supposed to be this year and it doesn't even have a date yet. So I can't wait for that too.
All right, that's a super chat from Carl Weep. He says, this is why I think GTA is bad for the industry. The reason there is no room to spread games out is because people are trying to avoid GTA.
Exactly. Yeah.
What a mess.
Yeah.
Do you think it's a mess?
Yes, I think it's a mess. Yeah, absolutely I do. I mean, think how it's just, let's put it this way. Fable would be out in November if it wasn't for GTA 6. You can't tell me no different.
It is true.
You know what I'm saying? So you got
and they got delayed twice.
But my point is, now look at February. I'm pretty sure God of War LaFay would probably be out in November as well. They're so worried about putting out a big AAA game in the month of November that these publishers are avoiding it. You know, it's like Neo did the Matrix with bullet time. It's like, so now February looks ridiculous as a result.
Yeah, I'm going to tell you which of the games, because remember, there might be more. But this is, as of right now, February 2027. Tomb Raider, February 12th. The new Tomb Raider.
Yeah.
God of War, February 16th. Persona 4, Revival, February 18th. Fable, February 23rd. Yo, that's back to back. That's like in a week. That's a week of game releases during the month of February. All these games got pushed away. I don't know about God of War, but maybe every other game got pushed.
I think God of War too. I think God of War could come out this year, but they're not going to do it because they don't want to put it. Obviously, Wolverine, you're not going to put it up against your own game.
Yeah.
October, Gears, Call of Duty, you don't want to do that. Then GTA is in November, and they don't want to do that. Everyone's avoiding it, so you push it to February. That's what I think.
Yeah. It's February next year. It's looking crazy.
Yeah,
looking crazy. Anything else, Paris, before we continue and or wrap it up or whatever?
No, I mean, like I said, we're at the calm before the storm. Is how I've seen it. We're gonna get like a week or two break, and then it's just like it's about to get crazy. And then obviously we're going to be at Gamescom. It's going to be crazy there too. And then come back, it's just review. It's just going to be a ton of games, which look, poor us, right? Poor gamers. You got a whole bunch of great games to play, but it's just like finding the time, you know, to be able to try and play all this stuff. And like I said, I just worry about certain games not getting the shine that they deserve because there's just so many games getting packed into this condensed window.
Yeah, agreed. And look, don't be surprised if we get games before Gamescom. Also, like games that's coming out in September. Because sometimes we get games like
I already 100% know that's happening. Like there's a certain game that's coming out in September. Pretty much going to get like a week before Gamescom to play it. Then we're at Gamescom, and you got to come back and like, oh, it's review time.
Oh my God, that is nuts. It's gonna be rough. It's gonna be rough. No, but I'm very excited. I'm very excited for Gamescom. It's gonna be my first time attending. My calendar is looking pretty crazy. Like, and I've been talking to a couple of people, and they're like, "Hey, make sure you know where the appointment's gonna be at. You know, if it's far from each other, it's chaotic. Wednesday is the only day that's gonna be easy for me to walk around because it's only media. But yo, Thursday, Friday, and up, that's gonna be hell for me to go from one area to the next, unless it's like the business area. That's about it. But Parris even warned me a couple of times. I'm like terrified. Like, yo, I haven't been doing this, like moving around at a event like this since 2019, E3 2019. So I'm nervous.
So I have to tell you this story. And again, why I've been warning you of this. Like I said, if it ain't in Hall 4 or Hall 2, is out of the business area, Thursday, Friday, forget it. I had appointments that last day, like some stuff with Tencent or whatever, right? And it was like actually at the booth, like in the halls. They had to give me an escort to get there because that's how many human beings are running through the malls. I'm just telling you, man. That's why I warned you before. It's like if you have to book something where you got to go to a booth, do it on Wednesday because you do not want to be in them streets on Thursday and Friday. I'm just telling you now. Look, I'm in business center. I've been in business center the whole time. All my boys in the business center. I think I got one booth one, and that's on Wednesday. I'm in the business center. And you'll see. You'll see. It's coordinating very well with the public. Because, I mean, think about it. They be getting 300, 400,000 people through them halls. It's crazy. Like this, like if you thought E3 with the public was wild, you ain't seen nothing yet. But it's coordinated. But it's still a lot of freaking people. Yeah. Just all at once. It's crazy, bro. You'll see. Like I tell you, I'm just excited for you. I'm literally just going to watch you the whole time. That's all I'm going to do.
The whole time. You don't care about the game. See? Yeah. You don't care about the game. It's all about my reaction. Yeah. Because I think I have that video somewhere. I have to look for it. But there's one video that I recorded with, there's like the last E3. I looked at Parris. Parris turned pale and he was like, I'm not coming anymore. This is
not doing this.
I'm done.
I'm
not doing this anymore.
Well, the irony is of that, because that was 2019. I then went to Gamescom that first time that same year, and I was like, man, this is on a whole nother level. This is crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Oh, boy. Yeah, it's gonna be cool, man. But yeah, we'll have a lot of cool stuff.
Well,
booked.
I'll say this. There is only one thing that I must see.
I know the whole Gamescom.
You know what it is. There's one thing that is being shown at Gamescom. I got look, don't say the name. I got my appointment. I'm locked in. It is the first thing I'm seeing when I'm there. I'm locked in.
Oh, I know exactly.
I'm locked in.
Really? It's in for us?
Yeah, I was telling you the other day. I mean, it's Wednesday. There's the one thing we're doing in the morning, but my first like actual appointment thing is that. I can't wait. I cannot wait.
That's gonna be dope.
Yeah.
Mine's is later, but I'm happy.
Yeah.
I'm happy, man. Yeah. There's a couple of things I'm excited about. I'm excited to sit down and talk to a couple of people too, to interview. That's gonna be a lot of fun.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Make sure to tune in to GTR. It's gonna be big. But yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun. Look, any advice for those that live locally there, please hit us up. Whoever lives over there in Germany, please hit us up.
Hey, I told you the story just yesterday. I thought I told you before. Yo, when you get in the Uber, if you got to go to downtown Cologne to the food area where all the restaurants are at, make sure you don't get in one with a dude from Turkey who got some beef with someone down there, because he won't drop you off. He will drop you off halfway. He was like, I can't go there. I can't go there. I got issues down there. I can't go.
Parris, like, wait, what?
I could not believe that. I could not believe that.
Did you walk?
I had no choice. What was I going to do?
You could have got another Uber.
Matter of fact, if you look on my Instagram from last year, there's a picture of me at night in front of the cathedral. That was because the dude wouldn't take me the whole way, and I had to walk by the cathedral to get down to the food area. Yeah.
That is insane, yo.
Crazy, man.
That's crazy. What else? There's I'm gonna keep it quiet. But I'm cooking something. Future. Not for Gamescom, future. That's gonna be pretty dope. before I wrap it up, guys, I know a lot of you guys just joined now, or like through the past couple minutes or whatever. I just want to say that, you know, and you, a lot of you guys already know, whoever listens to like my other podcast I have, it's a smaller podcast. It's called the Danny and Rihanna Show. Make sure to check it out. It's pretty dope. We talked about us moving internationally to Dominican Republic in the future. Most likely that's going to happen the end of this year. So make sure to subscribe, check it out. I think we're like subscribers. We have like 899 right now. We're trying to go to like 1,000 plus. So hey, sign up if you guys can subscribe. The Danny Randa Show. But this is going to be the last time you're going to see this in the background. I'm not going to be living here anymore. We're moving out next week. So there is no live. There is no live show next week. I'm planning to record some stuff ahead of time, post it over here on the podcast. But I'm very excited because this is like the next chapter for us, man. You know, Rihanna and I, we've been working really hard behind the scenes with our business and so on. So this is gonna be like a dream come true for us, man. You know, like I already got to see stuff of our future homes, like the designs, everything like that. So I'm excited because, you know, this was living in LA was a big, huge change for me. Career-wise, it's been a life-changing experience for me living over here in LA. I'm not leaving LA yet. We're leaving at the end of this year, but I'm very excited for the next chapter, man. You know, and being close to Paris was a nightmare, you know, but sorry, it was cool seeing Paris all the time over here. Every time there's an event, we just meet up and hang out and stuff, you know. But yeah, I'm just excited, man. Excited, you know. I remember as a kid hearing a lot of people saying, you know, especially the grown-ups and also friends saying that I was wasting my time playing video games for years, wasting my time. And nah, man, it changed my life in a lot of different ways, man. In a lot of different ways. Especially meeting my wife, you know, and where we're at right now with everything, you know. So yes, tune in. Make sure to be on the lookout for more content in the future. Next week, I'm not gonna be around. Goodbye, house. And that's about it. You know, Parris, anything else before we wrap it up?
Yeah, I get to see the house one last time next weekend.
Yes, man. Yeah, it's gonna be
with a special guest.
Yes, with a special guest. That's gonna be cool. It's going to be cool, man. And yeah, just stay tuned, man. We have a lot of things coming up. Exciting stuff, man. We got a lot of exciting stuff that we've been working on behind the scenes, man. All right, so stay online. We have some after show stuff to talk about. But thank you for listening to the latest episode of Gamertag Radio, episode 1568. Until next time, we're out.